Hello. Welcome to another guitar review thing. This time it's the Shawn Mendes Foundation Musicmaster. And this is very interesting because just purely on the design aesthetic, it's got this vintage floral graphic and a 3-ply prairie grass, if you can quite catch that because of the light, prairie grass graphic pickguard. 3-ply, good quality. I don't know who Shawn Mendes is, but I just thought I saw this. I saw the design, and again, Musicmaster's a bit of a strange guitar. So I thought, give it a go, see what it sounds like. We'll do the specs because you guys, you love the specs. Right, it's an alder body. It's Musicmaster shape, gloss polyester finish, maple neck, gloss polyester neck finish as well. Though it's not slippery. But it's not matte either. It's a nice, it's natural feeling. 24-inch scale length. Fingerboard radius is 9.5 inches. Medium jumbo frets. Nut width of 1.650 inches or 42 millimeters if you want to be metric. Neck binding none. Neck shape C shape. 22 frets. Synthetic bone. Black dot. And then we've got the pickups. We have a Tex-Mex single coil at the bridge, and a Player Series Alnico 2 humbucker at the top there. And that humbucker can be split. So you've got quite a few varieties. I think it's something like 5 tones you can get out of this. I think that's it really. And then you just got these are like the modern tuners. So, whoops, just bang the microphone. Oh, deafen the headphone users there. So anyway, what I'm going to do is we have a second camera over there. I'm going to put my headphones of shame on and swivel around and do that. So I have the headphones of shame on. The headphones of shame, just make sure the microphone's pointing in the right direction so you can hear my voice occasionally. So here we have the Shawn Mendes Musicmaster. Looks very fine, doesn't it? Look at that. It's all clever stuff. I'll say it's 24 scale inch. What we're going to do is we're going to play through the various pickup configurations. It has this split humbucker, which you pull out the pot here, and it splits it from humbucker to a single coil. I'm going to be using Bias FX2 because that's what I use. And the first patch is just it's a very light patch with a little bit of reverb, so we get to hear the lovely tone. So this is in the middle position, humbucker single coil. Humbucker on its own. Split it. In the middle, humbucker single coil. Single coil, single coil. And now just this single coil on its own. Bit mushy there, wasn't it? So can this handle some grunt? Let's find out. I'm going to just put it onto the British Dirt setting, which is a nice angry. Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle. Oh. Now the humbucker. Single coil split. Single coils both. That was humbucker single coil. Now the single coil on its own. Yeah, pretty tasty. Now I'm going to use my own tone. I call it it's my own patch, but this is what I tend to use for leads. It's a bit more creamy, and distorted. But we'll see what it sounds like. Now with the single coil. Where's that nice ambient patch that I like? Here we go. Go a bit ambient. Finally some delay. Ping pong delay. We love the ping pong delay. So there you have it. That is the Shawn Mendes Musicmaster. Yeah, it's an odd one. Again, you get an idea of what it looks like. Again, it's a unique thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of mixed. I've got mixed feelings over it. I mean, I really like. I mean, the only reason I got this was because of the design. I thought it was. I've never seen a Fender guitar like this with this patterning on. I thought it was just, you know, an interesting take on the Fender. The Musicmaster, again, it's one of those guitars that it's kind of been buried in Fender history, because you know you've got your Telecasters, your Jaguars, your Strats, obviously, but the Musicmaster was originally a student like guitar, budget guitar, one pickup, and it's interesting what they've done with this pickup configuration. I find it again, it inhabits a very strange tonal range and the way to play, because it's 24 inch scale. It just feels different to play, and it doesn't feel like a Jaguar. A Jaguar feels, again, a bit looser, whereas this feels a bit tighter to play. So it's a bit, you know, find it a little bit, yeah, a bit. She takes a bit of taming, you know. But what I do like about it is there's this when you play clean tones, you got this chimey, very full, round, full of frequencies. Whatever, you know, whoever decided on this pickup configuration, brilliant, because it does sound completely different to a Strat or a Jaguar or Tele or whatever. It is a unique sound. So I really like the clean, open sounds of it. I'm not so big a fan on the distorted sound, because it does feel very, very abrasive, very. But no, I mean, you can use that. That's a good thing. But I don't tend. That's not something I'm necessarily looking for. But it's those clean, open sounds. I can see myself using this more for rhythm, more of a rhythm guitar, or, you know, what I call when I'm recording, I use this thing where I pick out chords, you know, and I want nice big open ringing chords. This is the guitar for that. Again, I don't see it as a soloing instrument, because it's just, again, I find it a bit. I mean, it could be that I need to put my old Ernie balls on, Super Slinkies. I do find it just a little bit, you know, a little bit unwieldy. That's it. But other than that, I mean, considering this is like a Mexico build, I mean, in terms of the finish, I wouldn't say that they're rough, but they're not as smooth as they could be. That the frets on this, it's got a bit of a clicky switch here, which I don't like, but I like the metal tip. I think that's great, and these barrel, I love those on the Telecasters. I think they're great. Again, the actual finish of the guitar and this pick guard is just fantastic. It is, you know, it's damn. And on the back you have a special logo there, and I guess that's Shawn Mendes' signature. Though I did notice, I don't know if it will pick it up on the camera, there was a couple of like pen marks, and this was all sealed up straight from the factory from Mexico. So I wasn't too impressed with that, but I'm going to try. I mean, I'm going to wipe them off. I think they'll come off with a bit of polish. So that was a thing. Other than that, everything else was okay. Out of the box, it was set up okay. The intonation was just a little bit flat, but you know, I'm a bit of a intonation, you know, a bit fastidious when it comes to intonation. 1 o'clock, time for lunch, and so but it didn't take long just to get that all set up. And also, what I don't like is they haven't got the classic split pole tuners, which would have been in line with what this, you know, back in the day they would have had this. If you look at the Musicmasters from '56 onwards, they would have had the split poles. Instead, you got these modern, and I like the split ones, just my thing. But other than that, it's just a really weird and interesting guitar. Again, Musicmasters and Duosonics, because Duosonic and Musicmasters are kind of related, are not guitars I'd ever consider playing. But when I saw, I just thought the actual finish was just so weird. I had to check it out. You know, it's my granny guitar. It's the sort of guitar you could give your granny, isn't it? It's granny guitar. But yeah, tonally, yeah, there's a lot of tone. There's a lot of tone in this. But yeah, strange instrument. Strange. Again, it's a bit of a hybrid. You know, I don't mean strange in a bad way. I mean strange in a good way. You know, it's something that, you know, I can imagine you using and people going, "What's that guitar? What's that on the record?" You know, that doesn't sound like a Strat. That doesn't, you know, that's what I mean. Thing is, I think these are quite limited now. They've just dropped in the UK, and they've all been, everyone's been buying them up. So, yeah, I kind of jumped in there because I didn't want to miss out. And I don't even know who Shawn Mendes is. I think he's a young pop star. But kudos for him for coming up with such an interesting signature guitar. And this is the first time I've ever owned a signature model, which is a bit weird considering I don't know who he is and I'm not a fan. But I just thought that was, you know, it's a bit like the Paisley Telecasters or Strats. You know, it's a bit like that. I've never seen. I'm not a big fan of Paisley guitars, but that I just thought was weird. And that's my dog making a noise. Hannah, I know you're not asleep. She's not. She doesn't like me making videos. I've got, well, maybe she's a good critic. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. This has been the Shawn Mendes Musicmaster. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tones and my demonstration. If not, I'm sorry. Please be kind. And if you have enjoyed it, please share and enjoy. Thumbs up and all that YouTube stuff. So boring, but anyway, thanks again. My name's Darren Rock. This is the Shawn Mendes Musicmaster guitar, limited edition, I think. And that's it. There's only one more thing left to say, and that is ta-da!